Welcome to Graceland North TV. Feel my temperature rising high and high, it's burning through to my soul. Girl, 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 you're gonna set me on fire. My brain is screaming and I don't know which way to go. Your kiss is really high, like a sweet song of fire, and you light my morning sky with burning love. Ooh, I feel my temperature rising. Boy, won't you help me? It feels like I'm set away. It's hard to breathe, and my chest is heaving. Lord Almighty, I'm burning a hole away. Your kiss is laying me high, like a sweet song of choir, and you light my morning sky with burning love. Wait a minute. The flames are now lit in my body. Please won't you help me? It feels like I'm slipping away. It's hard to breathe, and my chest is heaving. Lord Almighty, burning a hole away. The breeze is really high, like a sweet song of fire, and you light my morning sky, burning love, burning love. Just a hunker, 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 burning love. Burning love. Thank you very much, folks. Baby, getting closer, the lights are going dim. The sound of your breathing makes the mood I'm in. All of my resistance lying on the floor, changing different places I've never been before. Ooh, I can feel it, feel it. Feel it, feel it, way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the body plays, way down. Ooh, my head is spinning, got me in the spell. 100 magic fingers swirling carousel. The madness of within me, the doctor Feel it, feel it, feel it. Way down where the music plays. Way down like a tidal wave. Way down where the fire plays. Way down. Hold me again, tight as you can. Need you so, baby, let's go. Way down, all feels so good. Way down where I always would. Way down where I never could. Way down. Way on down. Way on down. Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Happy Good Friday to everybody out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. I don't know, just so you're aware, and you can pass this on to anybody who comes in, into the broadcast halfway or towards the end, or is that the way we have this set up, I can't actually see you guys, like the broadcast. However, I have Rhonda, so she's controlling the main computer, so she'll be able to take any messages that you got and requests and pass them on to me. And we hope that you guys are having yourselves a good Friday, a good Friday, considering the circumstances. And we just hope that for 90 minutes or so, we can bring you some music that'll lighten your spirits a little. This is Graceland North TV, and this show is Elvis in concert. So we're dedicating this show, ladies and gentlemen, to all of the songs that Elvis recorded in the 1970s. Now, that might be an early song that he did a 70s version of. That's okay. But this show is going to be strictly songs that he sang or recorded in the 1970s. So keep that in mind when you pass your request through, so we can make sure that we stay on theme. And the only reason for that is because next Friday, I'm going to be doing something I've never done before, and I'm going to be dedicating an entire show to the 50s and 60s. So if you want a good laugh, you might want to tune into that, because it's definitely not my forte. It never really has been, but I'm going to sing those songs for you and take as many requests as I know. But for now, it's the 1970s, and we're going to be doing all the songs that you want to hear, hopefully. I'm going to start off with a request that we got from our last broadcast. I don't know how many of you tuned into the last broadcast, which was last Friday. But someone requested a Walk a Mile in My Shoes, so we're going to do that one get first. And I'm going to try and get to all the requests we can, do the best we can to do them all for you. Okay. Yep. Hey. If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour, if we could find a way to get inside each other's mind, if you can see you through my eyes, steady your ego. I believe you be, so if I see that you've been blind, walk a mile in my shoes, walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, and walk a mile in my shoes. Now if we spend a day throwing stones at one another, cause I don't think or wear my hair same way you do. Oh, well, maybe common people, but I'm your brother. And when you strike out and try to hurt me, it's hurting you. God have mercy. Walk a mile in my shoes. on reservations and out in the ghetto. And brother, there, for the grace of God, go you and if I only had the wings of a little angel, but sure I'd fly to the top of a mountain, and then I'd cry, walk a mile in my shoes, walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, and walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, and walk a mile in my shoes. Yo. Thank you very much, folks. I don't know. I'm hoping you're all coping really well out there, and doesn't it seem a little ironic and strange that the second they put us onto this home isolation gig here that we have to go through, we get the most beautiful spring weather that we've ever had in this city. It's gorgeous out there, even to the point where my usually quite cool studio is starting to get a bit warm. So if you see me sweating a little bit, that just means I'm working for you. So don't worry about that. But if my face starts to change and makeup starts to run, well then, we can't do anything about that. I'm going to do a song for you now that came off the self-titled Promised Land album. And it goes a little like this. Yeah, son. Whoa! There's my home, North Florida, California, home of my mind. Straddle that train I rode and around here on across the county line. Had a motor trouble return to his brother halfway across Alabama. Well, I don't go down and left the song stranded in downtown Birmingham. Right away I bought me a through train ticket right across Mississippi Creek. I was on my midnight fire out of Birmingham, smoking in the New Orleans. Somebody help me get out of Louisiana, just help me get to Houston town. There are people there who care a little about it. Pull that the poor boy down. I'll take it, son. Shoo-shoo for me, mommy, silk suit, one luggage in my hand. And I woke up high over Albuquerque on a journey to the promised land. I worked on the T-bone straight down, climb over to the Golden State. When the pilot told us in 13 minutes he would take us to the terminal gate. Swing low chariot, come down, easy taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings, and let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, it ain't no for Virginia time, 104-1009. Tell the folks back home, he says the promised land coming, and the poor boy's on the line. Hey, we're working on the T-bone straight down, I try to climb over to the Golden State. When the pilot told us in 13 minutes he was sent us at the terminal gate. Swing those cherries, come down, easy taxi to the terminal road. Cut your engines and cool your wings, and let me make it to the telephone. Alright, it ain't no for Virginia time, 104-1009. Tell the folks back home, he says the promised land coming, and the poor boy's on the line. Hey. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. So, have we got any requests coming in over there? What's that? We got one? Okay. Oh, we'll wait for everybody to catch up with us then. Wherever you go, wherever you may wander in your life, surely you know I always want to be there, holding your hand and standing by to catch you when you fall, seeing you through for everything you do. I said, let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever is wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you is let me be there. Watching you grow and go through the changes in your life, that's how I know I always want to be there. Whenever you need a friend to lean on, here I am. Whenever you call, you know I'll be there. I said, let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever is wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you is let me be there. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever is wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you, let me be there. All I ask just let me be there. Thank you very much, folks. Oh, I can see my buddy Robin Kelly is tuned in. And he must not want me getting lazy during this isolation period, because he's requested me to do probably one of the most movie incorporated songs that there is, next to Suspicious Minds. He forgets that I'm older than him. But you know what? If I can find it, I'm not gonna shy away from the challenge. Let's see what. Let's just see if I can find this sucker. All right, Robin. Since I made you sing the Fort Lauderdale Chamber of Commerce and Any Day Now, and I'm gonna do Patch It Up and hopefully not break anything. This stage isn't very big, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta patch it up, baby, before it falls apart at the seams. I gotta patch it up, baby, we got to tell about all our dreams. Let's forget the past. One night it'll always have. Get that feeling, get it healing, get it healing. So we can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. Patch it up, baby. We're gonna all the problems of our heart. We're gonna patch it up, baby, before it ever tears us apart. Let's all let us the thing die. Let's give it into one more try with that feeling. Get that feeling. Get it healing. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up, baby. Smile. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. Thank you very much. Well, that's good. Only thank you for whoever made the comment that it feels like being just at the Admiral, because tonight we were supposed to be there. So we're gonna do the best we can to make sure that you don't lose out. And you just have to forgive that the camera adds 10 pounds. I don't need it. That's why I wore black in the attempts to look slimmer. It doesn't work, but that's okay. Not yet. All right. Well, usually after Elvis does something of that nature, then it's time to slow it down a bit. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my arms, leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, where I build with you in mind. Knock and the door will be open. See your to the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms open, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Knock at the door of the open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be the key to this heart of mine. I'll be waiting there with my arms open, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Thank you, folks. Robin just asked how I'm have the ability to watch and perform at the same time. I have a twin brother nobody knows about. No. I just have Rhonda stepping in as me today, so. You're looking for trouble? You come to the right place. You're looking for trouble? Just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a great island jack because I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. Well, I'm evil, so don't you mess around with me. I never look for trouble, and I never ran. I don't take no orders from no kind of man. I'm only made out of flesh, blood, and bone. You gonna start a rumble, don't you try it alone, because I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. But I'm evil, so don't you mess around with me. Play it, boy. You're gonna start a rumble, don't you try it alone, because I'm evil. My middle name is Misery. Well, I'm evil, so don't you mess around with me. Thank you very much. Thank you, folks. This next song, ladies and gentlemen, was actually quoted by Frank Sinatra as the sexiest song ever written. And no, it's not Queenie Wahine Papaya. No, it's not that one. No, this was a song that was written by Mr. George Harrison. It's called Something. I don't know what it's called. It's something, or one or another, something like that, yeah. Something in the way she moves attracts me that smile, she knows all I gotta do is think about her. Somewhere in that side, she knows I don't want to leave her now. You know I'll leave her now. You're asking me why I'm low. I don't know. I don't know. You stay around, now it may show. I don't know. I don't know. Somewhere away she tracks me like a runner. Somewhere away she would. Don't believe her now. You know I believe her now. You're asking me why I'm blue. I don't know. You stay around, now it may show. I don't know. I don't know. Somewhere away she all you gotta do is think about her. Somewhere away she would be. Don't wanna leave her now. You know I believe her now. Damn, son. Thank you very much, folks. If you see me squinting over here, you just have to bear with me a little. I'm looking for the songs on my computer, but the problem is I don't have glasses on. So if the song doesn't end up being the one that I thought it was going to be, you know why. But hopefully if I pick something else, I know it anyway. Here's one we don't do very often. Let's give this one a shot. I got over Charlotte Thompson, Goldie Johnson, Lord, they done me wrong. I took it hard with Peggy Harper. She hurt me bad, wrong but not wrong. Well, there's just one I remember, makes me feel running down inside. I'd trade them all for just an hour of Susan when she tried. No, there's never been a woman who made me weak inside and gave me what I needed. A Susan when she tried. It gets worse in the summer when nights blow a heart out, and it's bad in December when they play all those Christmas songs. So if you ask me and I don't tell you, It's your sweet bottom dollar I like. 'Cause there's never been a woman like Susan when she tried. No, there's never been a woman who would make me weak inside and give me what I needed like Susan when she tried. Yeah, there's never been a woman who could make me weak inside and give me what I needed like Susan when she tried. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Yeah, there's one you don't hear that often. You know, that's the interesting thing about these shows, ladies and gentlemen. You know, as what do we have there? Big Bell. Oh, okay. Well, when I'm over you. What, Robin? Did you pull out your CD collection and try to find every obscure song possible in there? When I'm over you. I don't know if I know that one enough to do. When I'm over you. Anyway, what I was saying, folks, is that when we do shows and, you know, we're paid to perform, we have a responsibility to sort of stay to a preset map of songs, because a lot of public places we play, most of you come and watch us, if they're not hardcore fans like I know some of you are on there, they basically have the attention span for 6, 7 songs, and they're wanting the same 6 and 7 songs. So that becomes like the heart of our set, and then we sort of work around that. Doing shows like this, you know, volunteering our times to sort of come out and help ease the pain with you guys and spread the love of music. It gives us a chance to sort of practice some songs that we don't get to normally do as well. And you hardcore fans, of course, are going to love it because you know all of them. But for some of you that aren't familiar with the ones that go a bit further than, say, Suspicious Minds and Devil in Disguise and all those, you'll have to bear with us because we very much enjoy as entertainers coming out to you and making your days happy. The thing that's in it for us is that we get to sing some songs we just never get to sing normally. And if you can put up with those 1, 2, 3, or 4 songs, then we'll fill the rest of the night with requests and do whatever you want to hear. Sound like a good deal? What's that? All right. This should be interesting. Let's see if I can find this. I had a request for Big Boss Man, 1974. Again, that's code for all of you fans out there. That means they want to hear Big Boss Man, but the 1974 version, unlike the studio version that was released as a single, and the only trick to performing these is I just gotta find it. I think this is it. All right, cross your fingers. We'll see what happens. Hey, boss man, can you hear me when I call? Big boss man, can't you hear me when I call? You know you ain't so big, you're just tall, that's all. Yeah. Got me working, boss man, working all around the clock. You want a little drink of water, but you won't let the big guy stop, big boss man. Yeah. Can't you hear me when I call? You know you ain't so big, you're just tall, that's all. Wait a minute. Big boss man. boss man, one is gonna treat me right. Work hard in the daytime, rest easy at night, big boss man. Can you hear me when I call? I say you ain't so big, you're just tall, that's all. Yeah, big boss man. Can you hear me when I call? Yeah, big boss man. Can you hear me when I call? I say you ain't so big, you're just tall, that's all. You know you ain't so big, you're just tall, that's all, that's all, that's all, that's all. Woo. Thank you very much. This next one I'd like to do for you was it was actually written, I think, by well, it wasn't, I think. It was written by Larry Gatlin. And Elvis recorded it on one of my favorite albums, which was the Promised Land album. And they released it as a single. The song is called Help Me. It goes like this. Lord, help me walk another mile, just one more mile. I'm tired of walking all alone. Lord, help me smile another smile, just one more smile. I know I just can't make it on my own. Never thought I needed help before. I thought that I could get by myself. Now I know I just can't take it anymore. With a humble heart on bended knee, I'm begging you, please help me. Come down from your golden throne to me, to lonely. I need to feel the touch of your tender hand. Remove chains of darkness. Let me see, oh, let me see just where I fit into your master plan. Never thought I needed help before. I thought that I could get by myself. Now I know I just can't take it anymore. With a humble heart on bended knee, I'm begging you, please help me. With a humble heart on bended knee, I'm begging you, please help me. Thank you, folks. Thank you. All right, time to go do something now. You know, folks, this next song I've heard, well, dozens and dozens and dozens of times. In 25 years, I've never sung this song on a show, ever. No, and it's not Three Corn Patches, and Robin, don't request that one. Just a little bit of trivia. If you want to ask what I think Elvis's weakest 1970s songs are, and there's a couple. I do like the 70s a lot. There's a couple. One of those songs I hate the most is Three Corn Patches. Do not like the song don't think it was nearly done rocky enough for him to make a good job of that song. However, this next song, they had a lot of hope for when they recorded it. And I don't know how many of you invaded your parents' collections when you were kids. You know, you go through the records and see what they have. And anyway, you know, my dad had a great collection. He had also all the great singers. But amongst all that, my mom's collection, she liked more dance and party music. And back in the 70s, a guy that was really popular for making band music for, I guess, the middle-aged folk of the day was a guy by the name of James Last. I don't know if you remember him. Any of you do? Well, my parents had a lot of albums with James Last. They were dancers, so they liked to dance to a lot of music with James Last. Ironically, this next song that Elvis did was recorded or was written by James Last. And wish me luck, because if I screw it up, I can't go back and fix it. I tried to memorize the words to all this last night, and I might get it right, I might get it wrong, but I'm going to make it the first song I've ever done. First time I've ever done this one live. And the song's called Fool. No, it's not autobiographical. No, don't point at me. And wish me luck. Fool, you didn't have to hurt her. Fool, you didn't have to lose her. Fool, you only had to love her. But now her love is gone. Fool, you could have made her want you. Fool, you could have made her love. You only had to love her, but now her love has gone. Gone now, the love and laughter. See yourself the morning after. Can't you see her eyes are misty as she says goodbye? You didn't have to hurt her. Fool, you didn't have to lose her. Fool, you only had to love her. But now your love is gone. You only had to love her, but now her love is gone. Ooh, you could have made her want you. Oh, you could have made her love you. Ooh, you only had to love her, but now her love is gone. Oh, you didn't have to hurt her. Oh, you didn't have to lose her. Oh, you only had to love her. Now her love has gone. All right, you would have thought at 53 I had a first time for anything left anymore. Stupid thing is, if I went to sing that tomorrow, I'd probably still forget all the words. It's this sometimers you deal with when you get a little older, you know. Let's Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one. You gotta be real quiet about this one because my honey hates this song. She doesn't like it at all. But I'll make it up because I'll sing her favorite one after that. And that'll just make me even. Or so I hope. Somehow I think I'll still be in debt. Yeah. In the twilight, oh, I see her. Oh, I spy in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember. In the rain, man, yo. In a life that knows no parting, blue eyes in the rain, blue eyes in the rain. Sing it, girl. Thank you, folks. Like I said, now I gotta make it up. So this is my honey's favorite song, dedicated to you. If you can see me now, one said that he'd rather roam. One said he'd rather be alone. If you could only see me now, if I could hold you down, just for a moment, I could really make you mine. Just for a while, turn back the hands of time. If you could only hold me now. 'Cause I've been too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can. Looking back and longing for the freedom of my chains, lying in your loving arms again. If you could hear me now, singing somewhere in the glory night, dreaming of the arms that held me tight. If you could only hold me now. 'Cause I've been too long in the wind, too long in the rain, taking any comfort that I can. Looking back and longing for freedom of my chains, lying in your loving arms again. I can almost feel your loving arms again. See, she said I'm forgiven. Whew. All you have to do to get out of the doghouse is sing that song. Not a bad way to handle that problem, I think. It's good. All right, let's see here. I want to try... Oh, I got a new version of a song that I actually want to try, so I hope you don't mind humoring me. It's not a new song, but it's a new version for me, so... the song was featured in the... Oh! Okay, Memphis Medley. Oh, jeez. Last Farewell, alright. Alright, let's do this one first, and then I got two more requests coming out there, so... This is the 1977 versions. That's what I'm going to try. My mother died, giving me life, deprived of the love of a father, waiting for the loss of his wife. You know where I've been in a prison for something that I've never done. Spent 1 year after another, one by one. Yeah, this time the Lord He gave me a mountain, you know I live in a time. It ain't any longer. This time, oh, my woman tired of hearts, tired of breathing the strife, so tired of working for nothing. It's time to be my wife. She's in my warm ray of sunshine. She's in my pride and my joy. She's took my reason for living. She took my small baby boy. Oh, but this time, oh, he gave me a mountain. Yeah, the mountain. You know I made him a cry. Whoa. Just a hill, any longer. You gave me a mountain this time. Yeah, you gave me a mountain. Don't you know you did? You gave me a mountain. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Okay, we got a couple of requests come in. Again, this is another song I've never done in a show. So, but I've sung it a lot of times. I've sung it a lot of times in my house or karaoke or stuff like that, but I've never found a place to put this song into a show, so yes, tonight is... As the ship lies ready and ready in the harbor, tomorrow for all England, she says, our way from the land of endless sunshine to my land full of gray skies and gaze. I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow. My heart is full of tears of this farewell. For you are beautiful, and I am loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I am loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. I know there's a wicked war blazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even though I see that foreign flag raising, the guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death that brings no sorrow, but I'll live, it will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. The ribbons gather all about me, my ship be torn apart upon the sea. I shall smell again the fragrance of these islands, and the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. Should I return safe home again to England. I shall watch the English mist roll through the day. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can say. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can say. Thank you very much. All right, now I got another request here of a medley that, again, I don't ever do. I'll have to see if I can find it. Oh, the Wonder Why, that one I know. Okay, that one I can do. I'm going to see if I can find this medley. This medley might be harder to find than I've got it queued up. Okay, we had a request for the Wonder View. I'm going to do that one first because that one I can find right now. And I'll take a look and see what I can come up with. There it is. Okay, here we go. We're going to start that one. Oh, oh, oh. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand with everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Play it, son. Yo. Oh, 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 oh. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder. The wonder of you. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for the request. You want me to what? He wants me to trade every week into a different suit. Oh, parade. Oh. Yeah, well, then I gotta do sound check all over again, you know. It's like, I got it right now. I'm just gonna leave it here so it doesn't nothing squeals or feeds back, and keeps it easier that way. Here, I want to do one that Elvis himself only sang once live. If I can find it. Anger. And I spell. Yeah, this song was on the That's the Way It Is album, which, I don't know how many of you people had it. Hopefully all of you had it, because it was a good album. And it featured a lot of new songs on there, songs that were new original songs. But he tried to do a lot of them in his That's the Way It Is season in Iceland, Vegas. But he didn't get around to doing all of them. And this one he did once, and why he didn't do it more than once, I don't know. Never found out the reason behind that. But there's some bootleg video available you can actually watch on YouTube of him recording this, singing this live once. It was a good song. I really like it, and I hope you guys like it too. It's called Stranger in the Crowd. That's the one. Let's get from the beginning. Yo! I was standing on the corner at a quarter after 7. I was down to my last cigarette, and the clock on the window at a quarter to 11. I was watching all the people passing by me, going crazy. Just the loneliest guy in the town, looking for a friendly smile now that I can see with faces. And then, just like the taste of milk and honey, I found the stranger I've been looking for. Away, my cup of love was overflowing. I know the stranger in the crowd, and I would be stranger no more. Love and countless on that corner at a quarter to 11. I thought you were too good to be true. All my life I believed that angels only lived in heaven, and now, just by the taste of milk and honey, I found a stranger I've been looking for. Away, my cup of love was overflowing. You the stranger in the crowd, and I would be stranger no more. Play some. Deep inside, my cup of love was overflowing. I found a stranger I've been looking for. Away, my cup of love was overflowing. I knew the stranger in the crowd that I would be stranger no more. La 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 la. Thank you very much. Oh, really? Well, I am a stickler for, my show and making sure that Ellie, one of the people watching, just said it happened to be sung right at 7:15. So I do aim to keep the songs accurate to, real life. And I'd like to be able to sit here and tell you that that was done on purpose, but it wasn't. But I'll take credit for it regardless. Let's, I want to do this one. This one is also from, That's the Way It Is shows. It wasn't an original, it was a cover. It was a damn good cover. It was. It goes a little like this. Oh, make the world go away. Get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say, and may the world make it go away. Do you remember when you loved me? Before the world took me astray. If you do, then forgive me, and make the world make it go away. Oh, make the world go away. Yeah, get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say, and may the world make it go away. Well, I'm sorry if I hurt you. Let me take it up to you day by day. If you will, please forgive me, and make the world make it go away. Oh, make the world go away. Yeah, get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say, and may the world make it go away. Wait a minute. Thank you very much. Treat me like a fool, treat me cruel. Oh, you ever love me? Break my Take on my heart, ever love me. Won't you love me? If you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so I'll be sad too. Finally, be lonely. I will beg and see, just to be your heart. I want your heart, beating close to mine, so close to mine. And if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely, begging all my needs. All I ask is please of me. I will beg and see, yes, just to feel your heart. I want your heart, beating close to mine, so close to mine. If you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely, begging on my knees. Oh, yes, please love me. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhonda and I are very happy to be doing this show, and thank you very much for tuning in and watching with us. We're not going away just yet. We're going to sing some more songs, but I know that we're all going through a difficult time at the moment right now with uncertainty in our jobs and just our social well-being because of this COVID pandemic. Now, if you really enjoyed the show, and you are not stressed for making ends meet, and you want to leave us a tip, there is a link that's at the very top of where you just watched this video. It's actually printed up there, right below my disclaimer that says I own all of these tracks, and it's paypal.me/Graceland North. Again, if you just look to where the video and you look at how the video is described, you'll see the link up there. And you can just click that, and it's a very easy process. And loony or toony or whatever you can afford is more than generous enough. But by all means, it's not mandatory. We don't expect anyone to. We just hope that you tune in and enjoy this. And believe me, it lets out a lot of inner frustration for us as well, because having to be locked up in the house all day and is a strain. And I know it could be worse, and it has been worse for some people, but we just feel that I have the capability to be able to bring this kind of show out to you people, and if you guys enjoy it, then and become fans of the Ultimate Elvis Show, then it's all worth it to us. So again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll continue singing as long as you continue listening. Oh, hi, Cherry. And Cherry's online. A very good friend of mine. And hi, Rachel. And hi, Johnny. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing fine. We just made our application for that COVID benefit, and then I'm sure all of you have done the same thing, and hopefully you'll be getting good news over the next couple of days. It sure doesn't equal a lot of what people were earning, but anything helps at this moment to be able to make sure that you can keep food on your table and your bills paid. I don't know how many of you remember or have heard but I talked about in the past my favorite album was the Moody Blue album. And I went up and I saved up for it and I bought it myself and brought it home. And it was the blue vinyl. I actually still have it. It's framed now. But of course, if I hadn't opened it and it's still been sealed, it probably would have worth somewhere about $800 now. But it was worth all of the $12.95 I paid for it at Zeller's. And I brought it home and I played it to death. And I knew every song on that album, but probably before I was the age of 10, or before I was the age of probably 11 or 12. And I like to do the title song from that, if you don't mind. I don't get to sing it very often. And it's a great tune, and I hope you like it. It's called Moody Blue. Well, it's hard to be again with that on a number that changes every time. When you think you know then she's giving in. A stranger's all you find. And it's hard to figure out what she's all about when she's woman through and through. She's a complicated lady, so color my baby, Moody Blue. Tell me am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn the song that I never do. Yeah, Moody Blue. Tell me who I'm talking to. It's like night and day, it's hard to see which one is you. Yeah, Monday comes is Tuesday, when Tuesday comes she's Wednesday, to another day again. The personality of one is like a ball of twine. All school never ends. It's when I think I know her well, her emotions reveal she's not the person that I thought I knew. She's a complicated lady, complicated, Moody Blue. Yeah, Moody Blue. Tell me am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn a song, but I never do. Yeah, Moody Blue. Tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day, it's hard to see which one is you. Well, let's wait for my Moody Blue. Tell me am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to start a song that I never do. Yeah, Moody Blue. Tell me am I talking to? I keep hanging on, trying to learn a song that I never do. Thank you very much. Little sister, don't you? Oh, little sister, don't you? Oh, little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and take it long. Oh, little sister, don't you do what your big sister does? Well, I dated your big sister, and I took her to a show. I went for some candy, along came to Denny, and they stuck right out the door. Little sister, don't you? Oh, little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you're wrong. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does? Well, I used to pull the pigtail and paint your town nose. But you've been growing, and baby, it's been showing from your head down to your toes. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Oh, little sister, don't kiss me once or twice. Say it's very nice and then you run. Whoa, little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Yeah. Thank you very much. Huh? I've been traveling over mountains, even through the valleys too. I could travel night and day, I could run it all the way home, baby, trying to get you. Ever since I read your letter, when you said you loved me true, I could travel night and day, I could run it all the way home, baby, trying to get you. I just had to meet you, baby. Spite of all could be true. I could travel night and day, I could run it all the way, though, baby, trying to get you. Well, there's nothing like a hold me, or keep me away from you. Told me, yeah, that you really love me true. Lord above, it knows I love you. It was He that brought me through. Oh, when my way was dark as night, He would shine as bright as light. When I was trying to get you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, there's, I'm sure you noticed there's so many talented EDAs coming online and doing their shows, and I hope you are all taking advantage and showing your appreciation for them. I watch my fair share as well. Again, it passes the time nicely. You make some new friends, and you know, the one thing we all have in common with is that whether we decide that this is going to be a profession for us or not, or we just do it as a hobby, we all love to sing the songs, and that's why we come out and do it. And if you get some enjoyment out of that's reward enough, and we really much appreciate you tuning in and watching. And on a note, according to that, we've got a lot of talented guys coming up. Now, Rob and Kelly did his show yesterday, and it was fabulous. I hope none of you missed it. He'll be back again to do it next Thursday as well. It's the 7 o'clock on Edmonton time, so 6 o'clock if you're on the West Coast. Okay? And on Sunday, he's going to be doing a double header with his brother, Darren Lee. 5 o'clock our time, 6 o'clock Edmonton time. This is, I'll be honest with you, technically I don't know how they're going to make that work, but I'm going to tune in to find out, because it's going to be interesting having them both on the screen and singing, probably passing off for you know, on different requests and maybe a couple duets. It's going to be a good show. So be sure to tune in and support all of your local ETAs. And like I said, I'll be back on Fridays, and my Elvis show is going to be on Friday at 6, just like it was today. And this coming Wednesday, Graceland North TV is going to be having its debut show of Retro Vegas, which is my other project, and it's a tribute to the great singers of the Las Vegas Strip, which at the moment breaks my heart because it's a ghost town, and Vegas just should not look like that at all. But we know that one day it'll be open up again and busy and bustling. But as much as there's so much fun and entertainment that we love to do down there today, I am a big fan of Vegas of yesterday when you used to have names like Sinatra, Dean Martin, Elvis, Red Buttons, all of these great entertainers on the marquees. It had a little bit more swagger than I think. It was a little less family oriented. It was adult entertainment, and you never knew what was going to happen sometimes when you went to a given show. They would run very casual, but never anything less than entertaining. I love so many of those singers, and those are the singers that are going to be featuring at Retro Vegas Wednesday night, coming up this Wednesday night, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, right here on Graceland TV. So if you're interested, come in, and we're gonna crack open a bottle of Crown and a couple of a bottle of vodka. So we hope that you sit down and join us as well, light up a cigar, and enjoy the show as we take you back on a trip to Vegas of yesterday when it wasn't such a fun frivolity place. It was a little bit more dangerous. But I'm going to do a couple more songs for you here tonight before we close it up, because there's so many other people out there that you want to go see, and I don't want to take up everybody's time, and I want you to allow yourself to sort of be able to get around and watch some of the others. Did there any more requests out there? Again, apologize if I'm not sort of acknowledging as you come, because I can't see who comes on and comes off. Ronnie sort of gives me cue cards, and she lets me know when people are making requests and stuff like that, so I can sort of find them here. But it's the way we kind of have it set up. If I had the computer in front of me and tried to read it without my glasses, you may be David, but you'd probably read George to me, so it wouldn't work too well. So, is there any other requests on there? No, we got it. All right. Oh, good. So, good. I get to pick then. Well, I'm gonna do this one because I really like it, and maybe I'll do one other song after this. This is a song that was written performed by B.J. Thomas, and it's called "I Just Can't Help Believing." It was like this. I just can't help believing when she slips soft and gentle, with a trace of distant morning and a promise of tomorrow in her eyes. I just can't help believing when she's lying close beside me, and my heart beats with the rhythm of her sigh. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. Oh, I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in mine, and it feels so small and helpless as my fingers fold around her like a glove. I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic, and her tears are shining honey sweet with love. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. Wait a minute, go. More than just just a day. Sing a song. One more time. One more. For more than just a day. Oh, I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in mine, and it feels so small and helpless as my fingers hold around it like a glove. I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic, and it seems to shine in honey sweet with love. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay. More than just a day. Thank you very much. We just got this last request in here. Let me see here. I can't find it. Gotta be in here. There it is. Okay. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. All my life I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, you are mine. I'll be yours to always, till the end of time. Oh, love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. All my life I love you, and I always will. One more time. Love me tender, love me long to your heart. For it's then that I love and will never part. Oh, love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. All my darling, I love you, and I always will. Hey, go! very much. All right, and, I want to do this one. Seem to be going quite a lot to the That's the Way It Is. Oh, hope you like this one. It's called How the Web Was Woven. How the web was woven in my soul, don't you know? How the web was woven, can't get loose, can't let go. I know we of the spider wound around my heart. I'm no longer free. At last I'm where you want me. Don't you know that's where I want to be. Find a way of a spider round my heart, holding it. And no matter, Lord, how I try, I can't see in my bed. I've been round for the last time. Oh, girl, what can I do? That's how the web was woven, and that's when I fell in love with you. I've been around for the last time. Oh, girl, what can I do? The web was woven. That's how I fell in love with you. Oh, that's how the web was woven. How I fell in love with you. There you go, man. Thank you very much. Got two more songs for you, folks. I will say this. Not accustomed to getting all sweaty in a jumpsuit in my house. It's different. I have to wash it now, and I didn't even get to go nowhere in it. Oh well. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. To dream the impossible dream, to find the unbeatable hope, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to ride the unrideable, to be better far than you are, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable stars. Oh, this is my quest, follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march to hell for a heavenly cause. And I know that I'll only be true to this glorious quest, and my heart will have peaceful and calm when I'm ready to my rest. And the world will be better for this. Land will land, scorned and covered with stars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. Oh, and the world will be better for this. Oh, that one man, scorned and covered with stars, he still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. Thank you very much, folks. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in. And we hope that we'll see some of you on Wednesday for Retro Vegas. A different feel, a different swagger, a different type of song. But you will hear some songs that are familiar, because, of course, you can't do a tribute to Vegas without doing some Elvis in there. So there will be a couple of Elvis songs. You don't have to worry about that. And and then the following Saturday, or following Friday, I should say, we'll be here with the ultimate, the Graceland or the Ultimate Elvis version. Except that show is going to be a first for me, because it's going to be all 50s and 60s songs only. Robin, be nice. I'm not singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. I don't know. I'm going to be doing a lot of homework, folks. Who would have thought I was stuck in here, and I got to do homework now, because I'm going to try and learn as many of those songs as I possibly can, and there's going to be some I don't know. I apologize, but I'm going to try and know all the big ones and all the semi-big ones and all the semi-big ones, and then I'm just going to ignore the bad ones. Like I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to learn "So Close Yet So Far from Paradise." Not going to do it. I just don't like that very much. But there's lots of other good ones, and I know that you guys will keep me on my toes and make sure that I don't forget any. So we look forward to seeing you then. Pass it around to everybody and make sure that they know. Also on Sunday, be sure to turn in to Darren Lee and Robin Kelly. 5 p.m. They're coming on our time here, Pacific Standard Time. 6 p.m. In Edmonton, and then I guess that's 8 p.m. over in the East Coast. Darren and Robin, the brothers, are going to unite and give you a hell of a show. And be sure to see all of the other great shows. Well, it's not, you got lots of time. You're not going nowhere. If you're going to go out for your mile jog, then I'll give you the allowance that you can miss a couple shows. But if that's not going to happen, then you can catch a bunch of shows and keep your spirits high with great music. And until we get to see you either on Wednesday at 6 o'clock right here, or next Friday at 6 o'clock right here, may your God bless you and adios. Wise men say, only fools rush in. What it do, what it dreams. If I can fall in love with you, if I ever float surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things you know are meant to be. Oh! Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I am falling in love with you. Oh, I am falling in love. Yeah.
Has left the building. Thank you and good night.